Which is worse, forgetting everyone or being forgotten by everyone else? This question haunted the now-forgotten Julius Euculius as he walked the halls of a hospital in Pristella. And no, this isn't a spoiler, because the leaks have already confirmed that what I'm about to tell you was skipped in the first episode of Season 4. It takes place half a day after the attack on Pristella ended. Subaru, Julius, and Anastasia were touring the area's medical facilities. Subaru was scanning the wounded to see if he could recognize anyone else who had been forgotten, just like Julius. However, the boy simply couldn't recognize someone unless he had met them beforehand. Subaru began to feel so overwhelmed by the situation that he lamented not having met the people of that place sooner. Julius told him to calm down, that it wasn't his fault, but Subaru replied that if Julius had been in his shoes, he surely would have felt this same regret for not having known more of the city's people before it all happened. The atmosphere grew heavy when Echidna commented on how cruel it was to forget, unconsciously ignoring her lack of tact in front of Julius. The knight, whose existence had also been erased from the minds of his loved ones, assured her with a melancholy smile that there was no reason to apologize. However, deep down, he was deeply pained by the distant and respectful tone with which his lady now treated him, as all the warmth of their original relationship had been lost. Suddenly, some healers rushed past with a stretcher, causing Subaru to stop dead in his tracks. Subaru had just spotted Joshua, Julius's younger brother. He was unconscious, one of the many victims of gluttony. For the knight, the world seemed to crumble at that very moment. He leaned over his brother's limp body, feeling a suffocating guilt upon discovering that he felt no real bond toward him. Gluttony had not only snatched away his name from the world, but had also stolen his ability to recognize his own kin. That irony, being a brother who looks at his brother like a stranger, turned out to be the most devastating blow of that day. In the midst of that silent despair, the presence of Ricardo, the imposing beastman, brought a touch of humanity to the scene. Sitting beside the knight, Ricardo mentioned with a comforting naturalness that both shared the same scent in their blood, validating their kinship despite the absence of memories. With a heavy, fatherly hand, he ruffled Julius's hair and forbade him from carrying the weight of others' wounds, like the arm Ricardo lost while protecting him in battle. He then entrusted him with Anastasia's protection on the imminent journey toward the Pleiades watchtower, placing a blind trust in him that required no past memories, since technically Ricardo was entrusting his lady to a total stranger. Strengthened by this gesture, Julius thanked him. The novel then mentions that he took out his diary and began to write. After the encounter with gluttony, he has decided to start recording every detail of his daily life so that nothing is ever lost to oblivion again. And this very diary would end up causing a series of misunderstandings, like the time Subaru thought Julius and Amelia were flirting. But that's a story you don't know yet. Remember, I've started a series on cut content here on the channel.